A new theme song, even. Holy. We're rocking now.
I'm just over here bebopping.
Let us know if you can actually hear us tonight.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
live online. Julianna and Bill show. I'm obviously Bill.
I'm Julianna. Hi.
What do you got coming up tonight?
Oh, tonight, let's see. We've got some Brockville news, some election stuff. We got some hockey information, just reiterating, and some oddball stories in Brockville.
Imagine that. Never in Brockville. That couldn't happen. Where do you want to start? You tell me and I'll just push the buttons.
I haven't actually thought about it, but we had some news stuff going on. Not close to us, but not in Brockville. Prescott had a house fire.
Yeah. Quite a big fire, actually.
James Street East, I believe.
I think so. I didn't get much details. I was trying to look for information today. Even on the Prescott Fire Department's page, there wasn't much there. And Dana Stewart saying online in the chat, thanks for being here tonight, Dana. The fire in Prescott was a big one.
Yeah.
Dana, maybe if you know, could you drop in the chat if there is a donation going on for the families or those affected by the fire?
Yeah.
And so that we can get that information out to people and let them know this is how you can help these folks. Because what I saw online, the photos, and what I was talking to a good friend of mine, Scott Whiteland, area firefighter. His dad was a firefighter here in Brockville for years. That it was a big one. Like it was a whole row house in Prescott. So
Hi, Dana.
yeah, that was a big fire in Prescott. Cold day too.
It's gotta be miserable.
No, oh my God. It's nasty fighting stuff like that.
Poor-
Cold, and then the
I don't know
families.
if it was a family or
Don't know
whatever,
much.
but I hope everybody got out okay.
Yeah, no injuries, nothing, just damage to the dwellings.
Yeah.
Get more information on that as we move through the week and weekend into the weekend. And what else you got going on locally?
We've got the supportive housing cabins opening up. There's 25 cabins here, and the list to get in, there is a list, but there's 130 people on that list, and only 25 of these cabins. So hopefully, with a good start to this program, they can get more funding and we can get more cabins and get more homeless off the street.
Yeah, I think that's an election thing too. With the election coming up, a lot of people it's on their platform. They're saying this is what we're going to do, and it's a starting point.
Yeah.
I won't get into it too much because I've got some interesting opinions on what could be done, but I don't think this is the time or place just yet.
Well,
Keeping it light.
They look like they're decent places. I mean, they're heated and everything.
Yeah,
And
I'll give you this, having been one of those people living on the street for a while, back many moons ago, and not that many moons ago. It's not nice being out there in this type of weather, and or any type of weather. It's a place for them to start.
yeah,
It's
get back on their feet.
get back on your feet, get situated, get life going, and
Yeah.
that's not a permanent thing. They're not
No.
there forever.
They're
not the intent of
there
it.
to help you get to a place where you can have your own place.
Yes, and that's the next challenge is, well, do we have these places that are affordable? So there's a lot of things on I wouldn't want to be a politician, let me put it that way. Too many
Yeah.
things to tackle, and yeah, it's a big challenge. You can never please everyone. So
Yeah, and with the tariffs being imposed,
yeah,
Ontario's
that's
got
and
that
that's
on
a
their
whole
platform.
that's a whole different thing. That's a whole big ball of wax. Federally, provincially, municipally. Yeah. So
Yeah, and then
here's my tip of advice. Okay, for everyone, just be nice to each other. Just
Yeah.
be nice, kind.
kindness goes a long way.
Try and just do something because, yeah, just be nice. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Speaking of elections, you said
Wait, you move? Is that all we got happening around here? Oh, wait, no, we don't. I do have a list. Hang on. Okay, I have a list of things. So, we talked about the fire in Prescott.
yes.
Speaking, keeping in that theme or that element, fire hydrants. Make sure if you have a fire hydrant near your home, you go out and shovel it around it. Make sure that the I saw a post today from the Brockville Fire Department. They were saying give it about 3 feet or more on either side. Go 6. Makes it easier for them. Because when you get to the hydrant, you're carrying a big high vol hose is what it's called. I speak from experience, having made a few hydrants in my day. Legally, yes. Legally. I know that big smirk on your face. Yeah.
We're all thinking it.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's thinking the same thing. Oh, yeah. By the way, we got sound effects tonight, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, clean off the fire hydrants so they can see them, they can get access to them. Yeah, there's those posts that say, hey, I'm a fire hydrant, but if it's under 6 feet of snow and your house is on fire, you're going to wish that you had to shovel that out or somebody had to. So take the initiative, shovel that out. Also brush off your gas meter. Make sure you get that cleared off because funny things can happen. They're not completely sealed. They're sealed the best they can get them, but every now and then the gas gets let go, a little bit of moisture gets in there, and then things go crazy inside. We have a kitten here who is trying to learn how to what's she trying to learn?
Knit?
How to knit, yes.
Yes, she's...
It's either that or she's trying to get my attention. But yeah, give that fire hydrant attention, get it cleaned off so that the fire crews, if they should happen to have to come to your house, your neighbor's house, and get at that, and that's one less worry they have. What else do I have on my list? For those living in Brockville or traveling to the fair city of Brock Vegas, the William Street overpass, that's the one over by the Tim Hortons. There's the Tim Hortons, and then I think it's Riverside Ford on the other side. It used to
I
be Braden
believe
Ford.
so,
Anyways, it goes over the tracks. We all know the overpass. It is closed. It is closed. It's closed. It's closed for construction.
Yeah, they're
trying to
saying
get her
until
all set up.
September. But a lot of people are prophesizing
Prophesizing. Oh, not in Brockville.
not until
Not somebody
next
in Brockville prophesizing.
next April.
I don't see that.
But yeah, they're saying until September.
Huh.
So we'll see what happens. Sorry, there are
Okay, hang on.
detours.
So we've just lost our stream.
Oh dear.
We've lost everything, it seems. But I am going to fix that, of course, trying to.
Okay.
Never fails. Oh, no, this says I'm still broadcasting. But
I
so I'll have
don't know.
Are you seeing anything on your end?
No, not really.
Sybil? 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 Sybil, Sybil, Sybil?
Oh, okay. Now we're talking to the cat on my stream. Holy.
Yeah, I think we went dead here.
Dana
And it's not...
says she's there.
Well, I'm not. Because I'm not seeing anything on my end.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. I'll check here.
Dana says they see us, so
For now,
there might be quite a delay though.
there is. And that's the problem. So, I'm going to have to...
No, it says
Oh, there we are. So, yeah, okay. We're back. I'm back. Yeah. I'm not sure what the heck's going on. YouTube cut out on us for a sec. The whole streamity-deemity-deem. So where was I? Yeah, we were talking about the road closure, Brock Vegas, William Street overpass. That's one of the main thoroughfares of Brockville.
Yeah.
It will be
Yeah.
closed. It closed on the 10th of February. So you're saying that
it
a lot
is
of
closed, yeah.
speculation that it won't be open until
Next year.
next year.
Next April.
Would they? I thought it was supposed to be this April.
No, it's closed from now until September. That's what the sign is posted
Okay.
as.
So yeah, that's this year. Now you're saying speculation April 2026? Holy!
That's what one person has told me.
Oh, who?
Cab driver.
Oh, they don't know.
They know a lot. They talk to a lot of people.
Okay, here, did they talk to the right people though?
Well, there is that. I don't.
There is that. Yeah.
Jeff is joining us.
Jeffrey, thanks for being here tonight, brother.
Casper's Encounters. We got your mugs. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got mine here going too. I actually drink out of this more than I drink out of ours, our Julianna and Bill show. Mm-hmm. I just grab it. It's a nice sized mug.
Yeah.
Feels nice. Thanks for those, Jeff.
Yeah.
That was it. That was all I actually have for what's happening in the area. Got Brockville goings on and whatnot.
Yes.
There is a couple other things going on though in Eastern Ontario because, well, we are close to the nation's capital, so head up there for Winterlude. That's happening right now. Lots of pictures online, lots of Canadian Pride happening, so everybody's posting their Winterlude photos, skating on the canal, the ice sculptures, the whole 9 yards. So
yeah, they got the canal open this year. Thank God.
yeah, well, we've had the cold weather. That's helped definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And tonight we've got Canada versus Sweden at Montreal Bell Center.
Oh, so we're moving on from local happenings?
Yeah.
Well, you got to give me a heads up here.
Well,
I need some kind of heads up.
We'll come back to local happenings with our oddball stories, but
Okay.
I just want to split it up a bit.
Well, you got to give me a heads up because I got to change the screen thing here.
Oh,
so
sorry.
everybody knows what we're talking
Heads up,
about.
I'm changing.
Got the Winter Classic on the screen, so if that helps you.
Yeah. So the Winter Classic here in Brockville. Tonight is the NHL sponsored Four Nations hockey start. Canada versus Sweden at 8 p.m.
That's on
And
TV.
That's on TV, yes.
Yeah. So that's not really part of the Winter Classic, but that's the NHL.
No, but it's the NHL
Okay.
stuff. And then we have, let's see. Today is the 12th, correct?
It is all day long.
Okay, so
Oh, by the way, actually, I got to cut you out just before you keep going. Want to wish my sister a happy birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy whatever you are now. I can't keep track. It's
don't
in my
say
head.
her age on air.
Okay, I won't do that. Yeah, I'm horrible with age,
Women hate that.
and I'm still 26 in my own head, so I wouldn't. She'd be younger than me, so she'd like to know that though, that she's still in her 20s.
In
Yeah.
your mind.
Well, in her mind, I think so too.
You never know.
I don't know. Anyway, continuing on, February 12th.
Happy birthday, Chas.
February 12th.
Yeah, today. Tomorrow, Winter Classic opens with St. Mary's Crusaders versus Tis Pirates at Rotary Park. And I believe that's at 1 p.m. And
think so.
then
Think so.
tomorrow evening is the Brockville Police versus the Brockville Rifles. This is their 4th annual game against each other. So catch that at Rotary Park as well.
That's tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night, yes.
Wow.
And then you've got
Outdoors. At the outdoor rink. Wow.
Yeah.
That might be a challenge with the what's coming up next. I'll get you. I'll tell you about that in a minute. After we.
Yeah. So that's what's coming up with the Winter Classic, and then you've got your Valentine's Day, and then
Yeah.
Saturday's a
weekend.
big hockey day.
It is a big weekend. It's a family day weekend.
Family
Monday.
day,
So if
yeah.
you're garbage or goes out on a Monday, look online for your municipality to find out when they collect that, or banking. I think it's banking closed. I
Yep.
think it is. Yeah.
Yep.
provincial government offices, most likely. Or is it a federal thing?
I think it's a federal thing.
I don't know now. I remember when
I
I was in
can't
Alberta
remember.
and they had Family Day. I'd never heard of it. Nobody else did it.
No, I think it's nationwide now.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is. Well, what am I talking about? I got Google right here in front of me. Continue on. Why am I typing in Google? I want to type in, see what happens in my life. This is what happens all the time.
Your brain goes faster than your fingers?
Continue on.
With what?
I thought you had other stuff.
Not really.
Oh.
We've got the election.
Oh, it is not a national statutory holiday.
Oh, no.
It is only observed in New Brunswick, Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, Saskatchewan, and in British Columbia.
Oh.
So who's not there? PEI and Nova Scotia, Labrador and Newfoundland, Northwest Territories, Yukon, and Nunavut. So yeah, there's a few left out.
Wonder why.
They don't want to celebrate the cold. Too cold to do anything there. They want it in
is
June.
true.
June
Yeah.
when 24 hours of sunlight.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice right now? Just to bake in the sun.
Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, considering there is a significant weather advisory event coming. I
Yeah.
got that on the screen now. Those plows. You will see them out and about tomorrow. I can't see out the
People
window
who are
right now.
shoveling snow, lift with your legs. There have been injuries already this year.
Oh, yeah.
Several.
Oh, my goodness, yes. I remember when my on-air days in Timmins, I used to have the local chiropractors begging to come on the radio show to talk about how to lift properly because, of course, it's good for them,
Well, yeah, but
advertising, but also they're trying to prevent injury and illness and whatnot. But
prevention is always
take it slow.
better.
There's always
Yeah.
always somebody that has a heart attack every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knock on wood that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Take it
take
slow,
it
listen
take it
to
slow.
your body.
There's no rush.
Yeah.
You could just leave it till March and let it melt. But Environment Canada saying that I don't know. It's like, what was it? 25 feet of snow or something?
I doubt 25 feet.
Let me
25 centimeters sounds more accurate, which
Let me
is
read it.
still.
Let me look it up. So we have the deets here. I feel like somebody that works at CFJR back in the day. Well, he's still there, but I don't want to mention any names because, anyways, back when you'd be announcing school closures, kids loved me for that. Are you closing the school tomorrow? I don't have that power. Yeah, you do. You say it on the radio. Oh yes, I'll get right on that.
I'll manufacture a
Or
snow
they'd
day
always
just
ask
for
me. Yeah,
you.
they'd always ask me to call Mother Nature. Can you call Mother Nature and make it snow? Yeah, I'll get right on that, and I'll call Santa at the same time. Yeah, they're tracking a big storm, winter storm, 15 to 35 centimeters of snow. Toronto's already issued what was it?
This,
A state of
state
emergency.
of emergency, yes.
It's like, holy, slow that down.
You haven't even gotten a snowflake on the ground yet.
Some businesses here locally have closed.
And say they won't
They-
open.
yeah, they've
like
already
they won't
said
be
that.
open
We
tomorrow.
will not be open tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like,
Will
will that not be funny if it doesn't snow?
It'll look bad on them.
Wow.
But
all
you
good.
can't blame them for being cautious.
So Dana's saying it's 8 inches. 8 inches.
8
of
inches is
snow.
a good length.
I think I'll give you a Oh, no, you need this one. No, not that one.
That one. Crickets. I get crickets.
Anyways, that's almost as good as my tulips. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, so we had the full moon
When
early
was
this
that?
morning.
Oh, yeah, yeah, so
Today.
let's say the full moon. Everybody thinks it's at night, which kind of is, but anyways.
It started early this morning.
Sure did. And now this storm, the 401 should be closed, I'd say anytime now.
Well, you're the one tracking the storm.
Yeah. So yeah, if all hell breaks loose, I'll come back live and I just love that kind of stuff. It's fun. It is.
Yeah.
Well, not really. It's fun for me, but not for the people on the 401. But
No.
so yes, take it. If you don't have to go anywhere, stay home, enjoy the show.
Yeah.
We'll be here again on Friday at 6, as always. Mm-hmm. No Impossible Trivia tonight. We're going to save that for Fridays now. We're moving Impossible Trivia just to Friday.
Yeah. I was thinking,
Oh, that's
are
dangerous.
we going to be entertaining people on their Valentine's dates?
I never thought of that. Could be.
We might have to make it an extra long show, just so we have entertainment for them.
Extra long show, 8 inches. Could, I guess.
That
yeah,
was good.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep track of the storm, whatever. Make sure you got lots of water in bottles or something, just in case. Blankets, find them. Get the candles out. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I do remember the ice storm. I'm sure a lot of us do.
We're talking about just snow, though.
Oh
right?
my god! If Toronto's already declared a state of emergency,
Well, that's because they don't have the snow
Holy.
removal equipment that.
where do you think they are? They're in Canada. They've had snow before. They just overreact.
That's true.
The army should be called in any minute now. All right, what else you got? What else? I've got.
Your oddball
elec-
stories.
No, let's go to the. We're going to keep the oddball stories for a bit because that's the best part. They're the fun part.
Okay.
That election thing coming up.
Yeah, you found this.
I found what?
Line, this
I
information.
find you. Generally, I do. The Brockville Chamber of Commerce is hosting a debates all candidates debate. I sound like I'm from Tennessee or something. Debate. Anyways, all candidates debate. Still don't say it right. Debate. There. February 19th, Brockville Arts Center.
Yeah.
Doors open at 6:30. Debate starts at 7.
Yeah.
I know Stephen Clark will be there, obviously. The Liberal candidate, Lorraine, I'll Google it in a minute. Give me a minute. But yeah, all the candidates I don't know. I don't know who they are because I don't think everybody's... Well, I think they should have been in, yeah. The names should have been in by now. But anyways, 17th,
they weren't
that's...
when we did our research.
Yeah.
Not all the names were in, who the candidates were that
Yeah.
are going to be there.
So the cutoff to register for voting is the 17th, but if you don't register in time, that's okay. Just show up at the poll with several pieces of identification with your address on it, photo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether they take health card as official or not.
Not
maybe.
health card. No, not health card. Anytime I've ever
Yeah, it's one of those
heard
things that they just
about
don't.
that, they don't.
Because it doesn't have an address on it.
No.
No, it doesn't
It's got
have
a photo, but
Dana's
they don't
saying no, they
classify
don't.
it
They
as
don't.
photo identification.
So your driver's license,
or
passport, a piece of mail from Hydro or something, or whatever.
possibly
That's your-
birth certificate if you
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
passport,
Yep,
social insurance.
they'll figure it out. They have a list on their website, so check it out.
Yeah.
Election day, 27th. And then we'll find out on 28th what's going on. Well, we'll find out that night who the new government is, but yeah, everything changes on the 28th.
And then we'll see what happens from there with Ontario.
Now,
Do.
oddball stories. Oddball stories, the fun part of the show. What did you find? Now, as we all probably know, Brockville is notorious for making the headlines around the world, but not always in a good way. There was the flat earthers that got in the fight at St. Lawrence Park a few years back that made the news on CNN.
Your dog
On
peed on my
CNN.
peed on my shoe.
Did it?
That made
Oh, I thought you meant my
CTV.
dog peed on your shoe.
No, that's your dog peed on my shoe story.
Oh,
It made
right.
CTV news.
something
I
like
know.
that. Yep.
The one I found is Brockville woman facing weapons charges over throwing a pot. A cooking pot.
Wow.
So be careful, women. If you have something in your hand, it could be considered a weapon. You're having way too much fun pushing buttons over there.
Now I pushed too many of them. Oh, we have a live studio audience. I forgot about them. And they're singing the crickets.
What's your story?
I forget now. I had one. I thought you had it written down.
Oh, I have it written down.
Can I see my sheet, the sheet then, to refresh me? I'm just going by memory over here, and I
thought you wrote it down.
I have nothing. I'm just going by what's in my head. I've actually been impressed.
And you talked to me about show prep.
And I never did any when I was on air. When I was actually on radio, I just made it up as I went.
That's not true, Art. I know you've taught him better than that.
No, Art's not even listening. Yeah,
He might
anyway.
watch later.
He might, yeah. My old boss, if you're wondering who Art is. This story, it was another fun one from the Brockville Police Reports. Man charged with assault after fight in a parking lot over a parking spot. Somebody parked too close to his vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So
Too
it was
close.
they were bit of back and forth, and then into the fisticuffs, and yeah, it didn't turn out well.
No, I do believe there was a kick involved.
Yeah, there was
as
some
well.
kicking and punching and whatnot. Did see another headline. It was when I was looking for some graphics, I typed in only in Brockville because I knew somebody at some point would have done up some graphics that said only in Brockville. Of course, there is a Instagram page for it, but it's not very active. But there was one on there that said something about man who eats salt. It was something about guy eating salt with his pants down on King Street or something. It was just like, what?
Yeah, that sounds weird.
Oh, Dana's saying she can hear her upstairs neighbor peeing. Should record that. Record it and put it on the
Record
air.
it and put it back, play it back on the speakers like full blast
At 3 in the morning.
so they can hear it.
Yeah. It's gotta be. Yeah, that's gotta
That'd
be
be funny.
annoying when you can hear your neighbors going like that.
Well, yeah.
Oddball stories.
Oddballs.
Do you have any others? Let me just.
I don't have.
Let me
any
swing
others,
over to the Well, there was the one about the Now, it's not quite an oddball story. It was kind of a scary story, but the gentleman that was very irate with his doctor posted some threats online. Which ended up in his arrest and having the OPP tactical unit showing up.
That's
It's like, yowzers.
calling in the big guns.
Holy.
Holy.
So that was last week.
Yeah, he didn't want to go with the Brockville police
No.
quietly. So
Said, nope, I'm not going anywhere. But
he
they
took
had
a trip
they
to
had,
the hospital to calm down, and then he was charged, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, of course. And then the headlines today, 18 hours ago, says Brockville signs on to recruit more doctors.
Oh,
After that, I don't think I'd want to come here. Somebody reads out in the newspaper, I'm a doctor, just thinking, Brockville hiring. Let me see, Brockville. Google it up. What? Guy threatens doctor. No thanks.
yeah. I mean,
Just something to
it was
think
an
of.
isolated incident,
I
probably.
know, but it does kind of sour the pot a little bit. Again, going back to what I said, be kind to each other.
Yes. Be kind.
Don't issue death threats. If you have a problem with your doctor, call the College of Physicians and Surgeons. They'll help you. Seriously.
Every doctor who is ever going to see this is going
Oh, I
to
know. They're
curse
all
you.
hating me now. That's right. I just gave away the secret. No, that's common knowledge. I think. I don't know.
Common knowledge isn't as common as it used to be. Just so you know.
That's sense. Common sense. Nobody has that, but
Knowledge
that
too.
in itself is a whole nother show. We'll call it the X-Files or something. The Z-Files.
The Z files.
Yeah.
The X, Y, and Z files.
So what else? That's it. That's all we have. Holy, that's a
Yeah.
short show tonight.
Well, I could always go over more flowers for
No,
Valentine's Day.
save that for Friday.
But they need to know before Friday.
Do you need to know now? Do you need to know what kind of flowers the for Valentine's Day?
I guess you don't need to.
No, I'm
but-
asking the crowd that's here.
Oh.
Asking them, asking in the chat, saying what do you want to know again? You didn't get through them all though.
Not even a third.
Okay, Jeff's saying hell yeah, he wants to know about flowers.
Yeah. So, okay, bleeding hearts. Bleeding hearts, they're like this stem and all these little hearts that look like they're hanging from it. And they have like a white or a pink, depends on the color, but there's a dark pink fuchsia color, and there's pink ones and white ones, and they all look like they're just dripping blood. Bleeding hearts.
I don't know why the studio crowd's laughing at that, but
They're cute and they're very sweet looking. And then there's something called balloon flowers.
what?
Balloon.
Balloon. I thought you said
Yeah.
blue.
They're a 5-petaled flower. They kind of look like a star. They're light blue. They mean endless love, honesty, and desire for a friend to return.
That sounds like a song lyric. Endless love for a friend to come back. What was the line? I forget now. Anyways, sorry for the singing tonight.
There's gardenia, means
That sounds
secret
like a
love,
lady's name.
or saying you're lovely.
Oh, I thought it was a lady's name.
Gardenia?
Here, meet my friend Gardenia.
I think
Sounds like
it's-
something out of Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
No, I think it's
This is Professor Gardenia.
Winx Club. There's a place.
Oh, maybe.
It's a place called Gardenia in California, where she's from. And then there's bluebells.
That's it?
So
Just blue
gratitude for love, friendship, support, kindness. So, yeah,
bell? I
there's
thought you said blue balls at first, but bluebells.
pink
Okay.
tulips means
Better
platonic
turn on my
love,
headset.
happiness, well wishes. Yeah, and a lavender rose means unique love and enchantment.
Sounds
So
like a
that's on
TV
my
show.
list.
Lavender Rose. Or a character on one of those shows. Like vampire show. Lavender Rose was bitten by
I
the
was
vampire.
thinking more like a Hallmark.
Oh yeah, like Hot Frosty. Starring Lacey Charbet and Dustin Milligan. And me.
And you. Did you do the trailer for that?
Nope. They didn't
Aw.
ask me. I was disappointed. I cried.
Darn.
Yep. Would have been
So
fun.
yeah, that's
That's it?
what well, there's a few other ones. Yellow acacia and white acacia. They're concealed love or platonic love. And then there's the red camellia. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Jeff's saying I've had those and watering them doesn't help anything. I'm not sure what I said.
I don't know.
I'll just leave it at that. I probably people will get back to me. Yeah, I don't know what else is going on for Valentine's Day. I know numerous restaurants here in town, Brockville area, are taking reservations. Some are even sold out for Friday night.
Yeah, if you haven't gotten reservations, if
Yeah,
you're,
you're
if
pushing
you're
it
going
now.
out.
But
Or-
what's going to happen with this storm that's coming on the way? I don't know why the crowd's laughing, but
You need to label those.
I know. I hit the wrong one, and I need to change them up. First night with the new toy.
Too many buttons.
Actually, I can, now that I've put this, the board that we bought, I don't know when we bought this, a couple years ago when we were doing the show. We were going to go live, and then we didn't. We had this board, podcasting board with sound effects, the whole 9 yards. Anyways, long story short, is I should be able to put phone calls on live.
Oh,
So yeah, when we
people-
do our contest, I might be able to run it right through the board. Just call us up, and we'll have you on the air, just like the radio days. You don't even have to be on. We hear your voice, you answer the questions, we play the game. No video, just us. Some people like that.
It'll be
They
fun.
do. They like it.
Yeah.
They would rather play it that way. You just hear their voice, or they can make some crazy, silly voice or whatever, make it up. Dana's saying I should prank people. You know, I would love to. I would.
You used to do that all the time.
I did that before I was even on radio. And I would say I was from the radio station. I will not get into that story because, well,
Oops.
yeah. Nobody was hurt. It was all fun and games. It was people we usually knew that I was pranking, but yeah, it was
Okay.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Called up saying like 3 o'clock in the morning they'd won some prize. I'm like, really? Yeah. Show up now to the radio station where there is nobody.
At 3 o'clock in
Yeah.
the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with those.
That's mean.
And then this whole call display. Well, that took the fun out of everything.
Call display, yeah. And now you can't even trust call display
Why?
because
yeah.
the scamming and everything that's
Yeah.
going on.
Well, actually, I was thinking about doing that.
Well, that's the other
Is-
thing we were.
See, I can
yeah.
call out too. I thought maybe it would be entertaining to just give them a call. Because we do get emails all the time saying,
Play it on air, like live.
sure, do it live. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
They wouldn't know. How would they know?
Dana saying pizzas to the neighbors.
No. Yeah, well, yeah, you could do that. I know that's been done. Been done a few times, but speaking of pizza, that's actually a good idea. Thousand Islands Pizza. Be good on a snowy night, just like tonight. George is
Yeah.
actually, they were off at, for a little bit over at Thousand Islands, back in business, back open. I shouldn't say back in business, back open as of yesterday. So if you're thinking about pie, Thousand Islands Pizza in Brockville, best pizza in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prescott, I can't think of anything for pizza down there, but Chinese food, holy.
Well, they've got a
The
lot of new
Walkhouse.
restaurants in Prescott now.
I know,
too,
we haven't
so-
been. We have not been to Prescott. I don't actually remember the last time I was there.
I'm gonna go with probably.
Well, considering I
like
haven't really been out of the house in 4 years, so I'd say,
22.
really? No, we've had, for when? How? When? Dana's agreeing, Walkhouse.
Yes, Walkhouse. Yummy.
Yep.
Now I want Chinese food.
Dragon Garden. Same, they're brothers. The guy that owns Walkhouse and the guy that owns Dragon Garden in Prescott.
Okay.
If my sources are correct. Actually, maybe now I'm debating. Golden Gate Restaurant or Thousand Islands?
Golden Gate's closer.
Yeah, that's true. And with this big storm that's coming of 15 feet of
Is it
snow.
even snowing yet?
I don't know.
I
Can't tell.
tell.
Don't have my
Doesn't look
glass.
like it.
Don't have my special X-ray glasses on.
I can't see anything out the window.
Yeah. Friday I'll be giving away some promo codes for books, audiobooks that I've recently done. That'll be part of Impossible Trivia. But if you want one, just to listen to any one of my audiobooks, and it does help me because the promo codes, some of these books are royalty shares, so I get paid as they sell, so does the author. But because I'm giving you the promo code, you're not paying for it, but the author and I do get paid from Amazon. So I don't mind taking Jeff Bezos' money.
Nope.
I was going to call him yeah. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. Yeah,
So,
if you
yeah,
want one of those
promo
promo codes,
codes.
just ask, find me on Facebook or ask in the chat, and I'll hook you up with one of those. You've got a few books.
Yeah, The Soul Contract I
Yeah.
have, and Christmas Wish Upon a Star.
And for those that do know me personally well in the area, you will know that Dennis Steinen is a good friend of mine, a local writer. He's won numerous awards for his writing. I narrated The Magic Cat. That was one of his very first books.
Yes.
And you can get that online. I don't believe I have promo codes for that one, but I'll check and see what I got in my little bag of tricks.
Yeah, and we'll use that for
Pricing.
prizes.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to eventually work on using merch
Yeah.
as well.
Get some merch.
Yeah.
Maybe get a website going. Holy.
So
Just need your help.
You've got
Well,
a
we
lot
need
of
help.
self-help books too.
I know. Oh, I do. A lot.
And NFTs
Yeah,
and
well,
Bitcoin
there's some
and
on
stuff like that.
Bitcoin. They're a little
If
older.
anybody wants to learn how to
Bitcoin,
do that.
NFTs, manifesting greatness, overcoming procrastination, quitting porn.
Yes.
Quitting porn, that one's a good one.
You did hear him right. He said porn.
Quitting porn for good.
Yeah. But that could be
And then there's the
Quitting
affirmation
anything.
channel. Yeah, you can use that for anything. Quitting anything doesn't have to be porn. But then there are the affirmation channel I have of meditations.
yes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
ADHD Mind. If you find that on YouTube and subscribe and like and all that stuff, I greatly appreciate that.
You should put a link in the
Yeah,
description.
do that.
For
You're
that.
good thinking. You're always on the ball.
Yay!
Always on the ball.
I like it when my brain helps.
Holy, that storm's getting close, so they say.
So they say.
You know, I've always wondered, who is they? When they say it, like, they say, well, who is they?
It depends on they say what. If it's weather people,
What was I looking up again? Oh, the link. Sorry. Go ahead.
weather people
So
are the
short-minded.
they. Sometimes it could be government is the they.
No, there is that.
World leaders are a they.
Yeah, something like that.
It depends on the conversation, I guess.
Yeah.
But they usually means somebody in a place of authority.
Oh, so it's not us then. We're not
We
a
can
they.
be a they.
Oh.
We can.
Hmm.
We just have to believe. I love it. Oh,
And the show has gone downhill.
no, it has not. Please. Thank you, Dana.
I just had a great idea, and I forgot it. Anyways, it'll come back to me. I know it will. It always does. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. That's all I've got. What do you have? Is that it? All you're kind of dark. We're gonna have to get more lighting on you.
Okay.
I've got thousands of dollars of lights, and we never use them. Holy.
Thousands.
Well,
We don't spend
enough.
that much.
Enough. We got enough.
Yeah.
Friday
just-
night show, Valentine's Day show. Be here or be square
Yeah.
or be out there.
Maybe I'll decorate
What? Decorate what?
the
The
studio.
studio? Oh, no. There's union rules against that. You can't do that. We got to get a whole new team in here.
What union?
Oh, there's unions. Trust me, there are.
There's no union.
Okay.
Not for me.
Winter Classic.
Winter
The
Classic. Yeah.
tickets are still on sale. Go to their website, winterclassic.ca. You can get all the information for that and where to purchase. $25 a ticket. The breakfast, as far as I know, is still tickets are still available for the Sunday breakfast with the alumni. So
I do
yeah,
believe there's a pass,
a weekend pass.
a
yeah.
weekend pass.
I think there is too.
That does. I do believe it includes the breakfast.
Yes. And another thing that did cross my mind, just crossed my mind as I think of it, and I'm going to get it on my screen so I can read it and have it correct for you, so I'm not misleading you with all this great information and then it turned out to be wrong. But see how I delayed there? Yeah, I've done this before. First time home buyer information session coming up. Orlando Spicer, a friend of mine, friend of the show, real estate agent here in the area. They are putting on a first time home buyer information session coming up on the 19th of February, and it is at St. Mary's Catholic High School on Central Avenue. Everybody in Wharton, by the beer store. That
By
one.
the Beer Star or
6
Queen.
yeah, 6 p.m. to 7:30, February 19th of this year, obviously. Orlando and a few other real estate agents are going to be there to answer your questions if you're a first time home buyer, because there are incentive programs.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if you're not sure how to access these programs, Orlando's a great source of information. I thought I'd throw that out for him because I was asking him about the Winter Classic the other day, and he says that he's volunteering, but he's not on the committees to organize it, and I think he's too busy right now. So that's good for him that he's busy.
Busy is good.
He's a good organizer of the Winter Classic. I remember him being involved a few years ago and doing some stuff with him for that. And yeah, it's just good to see he's a young guy. Just a young guy in his 30s, so it's good to see the young people getting out there doing something in the community, being active, a little more active than I'd say some of the seniors, but I don't want to knock that either. A lot of the seniors do a lot of great work in this town and in the area, so hats off
we
to them
see
as well.
quite a few seniors out, and they're just
Giving
spry.
her.
And you would think, like, being cold and stuff, they would stay inside, but no.
They're outside more often than I am.
Yes, but
I'll be 55 in August, and I don't even go outside. Couldn't be bothered.
they haven't had severe frostbite.
Well, there is that. Severe frostbite and hypothermia. Yeah, that will deter a person from going out, but it didn't kill me. There is that. Even though it didn't mess his hand up. But anyways, long story short. Yeah, got to get out a little more, though. Everybody does. It's that time of year, seasonal affective disorder, lack of vitamin D, the whole 9 yards. We're not eating right, blah, blah, blah. You know the story. You've heard it before. Yeah. So make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Drink water, exercise,
Dana's even said, I've seen his fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, the arthritis is making them worse, though.
Yeah, it is.
So,
anyways.
Yeah. Keep moving, people. Keep moving
Yeah.
and being kind.
Keep moving. Be kind. Prescott's got a beautiful waterfront. I'm not sure whether they keep that plowed in Prescott, the waterfront where you can walk almost like down to the grain elevators.
I don't
Dana
know.
could probably chime in on that. I know around Hardy Park they try and keep that as clean as they can here in Brockville. The trail also. Just make sure you're out there. Watching for the ice and whatnot.
Jeff says you need to go on an investigation.
I know. Yes. Yes. I've got some ideas for an investigation. I just got to pull some strings. I'm good at pulling strings. I am.
The puppet master over here
Yeah. Well, I've always got
with your sources and
information on everybody that don't want
connections.
revealed.
Sources and connections,
Yeah.
aka spy network.
Well, okay, I'll give you we've got what? Just a few minutes until we have to wrap up the show, but I will.
Okay.
I don't know if I've told Jeffrey and Casper's accounters about this ghost story, but I will throw it out there for now because some people might be going there for Valentine's Day for their dinner. Oh, see, I've intrigued you. Where could it be? It's just around the corner from us, actually.
Yeah.
The grist mill
Yeah.
in downtown Brockville on Water Street. Once a grist mill, obviously. There is a ghost in there. And I have heard this, not just from one person or two or three. I've heard it from about 10 people over the span of 50 years. Well, not 50 years, but, since a good 25 years. I'm not great at math, and you know that. Dana knows why. We were never taught.
25 to 30
Dana and I were
years.
never taught math well in school. So, yeah, let's say 25 years. Grist mill. The story is, and I'm
Dana
gonna.
was saying Spencerville.
There is Spencerville. Oh, yeah. I know some down there too, having lived down there. But the grist mill, I know the story because my cousin Angie Bush, she worked there in the bar downstairs, predominantly where the ghost activity is. I think they've given him a name of Bob. Now, I've talked to other people that have worked there before she worked there and after she worked there, and they don't know each other. They say the same stories, the same things, similar happenings. The kitchen is another active area. Cooks that I know that worked there years ago saying they would turn around, their knives and everything would be over on the other counter. All of them. Not just one, all of them. And there was
All of
nobody else in the kitchen, just them.
That's crazy.
Or
and
something.
they didn't notice them moving.
No, didn't hear nothing.
Wow.
Dana saying Maynard Cemetery. Yeah, half my family's there. That's the creepy part.
For him, it's just a family reunion.
Yeah, it's just family reunion out there. But yeah, there's this area. Wow, that grist mill. I know if Jeffrey wanted to get in there, it could be done. And I do not believe anybody has ever really documented that one. It's kind of one of those urban legends. People know about it. Some people do. Some people don't. But that'd be a good one.
But they probably don't advertise it either.
Oh, good goodness, no!
Not
You imagine being there on Valentine's Day and all of a sudden you're eating and your steak just kind of picks up and walks away.
Floats away.
You're like, what? How much did we have to drink?
Not enough.
Yeah.
It's never enough.
Now, I do know I was in there one time just since I've been back. Probably within the last, I haven't been out of the house in 4 years. 5 years, actually. So it's since 2015. And 2019, in between there, I was in there, and you know me in that eerie, that's intuition thing I have. Oh, I could feel something in there for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it didn't like the fact that I was there and could feel it.
Is it because you were there or because you could feel it there?
I think it was the latter. Yeah, some great investigations.
Yeah.
I will investigate an outhouse if it was haunted, Jeff says. I think I might know one,
Oh.
but it's haunted with something you don't want to smell. The different haunting. Yes. There. Oh, there's another one. The Prescott Fort Wellington. And, I was going to say, yeah, I'll tell that story, but I'll save that for Friday. I like telling ghost stories during Halloween or during Valentine's Day, and I'll tell love stories on Halloween.
Okay.
How's that?
Sounds fair.
Oh, the sound effects, we love them. There is the story about the tunnel here in Brockville being haunted.
Okay, Jeffrey is saying I have four kids. I've smelled it all. Isn't that the truth?
You know, it'd be really scary is if Jeff was on an investigation and he smelled it and there's nobody else in the building.
Uh-oh.
Anyways, enough of the foolishness and that craziness. But yeah, maybe I will get out there and get out of the house once in a while.
Yeah.
Start doing some stuff.
We should.
Yeah, sure.
Take the show on the road.
Take the show on the road. Oh, that could, yeah.
Casper's Encounters, the Julianna and Bill show.
Yeah, we'll broadcast live. Commentary. I'll give color commentary. Will Jeffrey survive? Oops. Anyways, I don't think he survived. End of show. Goodbye. Something like that. All right, gang. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks a lot for being here tonight and putting up with our shenanigans. We're trying to grow the channel, make it a local thing. I made a decision. Well, we talked about it the other night. I was kind of bummed Monday night and last week about just technical difficulties and things. I was going to kind of pull the plug on the show, thinking, is it worth it? Why are we doing it? I'm wasting my time. But it's just good to see people here supporting us, giving us some love. Jeff, Dana, everybody else that's not chimed in. I'm sure Jody Keeler's watching at some point. I know he'll tune in. Maybe he's not here live right now. But, yeah, I want to kind of make this we've decided we're going to make it a local show.
Yep.
Like our friends in Timmins, Kins and Klomp, they did.
Yep.
It's just a show about Timmins. So we're going to talk about Prescott, Brockville, I
And
don't know.
area.
Yeah, just the area. Prescott, Brockville. There's enough to talk about right there. And up to Kempville and just stuff that's going on.
Maybe the small communities have something going on they want
Well, the bean counters at Bell Bell Media. I read an article yesterday. We're just saying that part of the reason they sold a lot of their assets, the radio stations, is because local market radio is hard for them to do when they're in national. They're so big. So it makes sense for them to spend all their money on the larger markets because that's where they make their money. And the whole radio industry is kind of dying a little bit. But, and Art Pulse and myself said this 20 years ago, it's got to be local. You cannot have morning shows on a Brockville or a Timmins or a Cornwall or these tiny little communities, Hawkesbury, wherever, that are coming from Toronto, simulcast out of Toronto or New York or wherever they're getting them from. People don't want to hear that. They want to hear people that they can walk up to on the street after the morning show and say, great show, or I need to tell you this, or punch you in the face, or anything like that. And they've said that, the whole media landscape is now changing to independent, local, non-biased, non-mainstream media. And that's what we kind of are. We're having a bit of fun, talking with people, shooting the breeze, talking about different events going on. I just like to talk and share information and have some fun.
We like to have some fun. Yeah.
I played with my sound effects.
And pushing buttons.
Pushing buttons. I like to push buttons.
Lots of buttons.
But yeah, if I like where the conversation's going online. I'm glad everybody's starting to get to know each other. Like Dana said, start small and grow big. That's the
very,
game.
very true.
That's the aim of the game. And we'll hopefully get some advertisers on to help sponsor the show and buy some stuff for prizing and whatnot and giveaways. I always like giving away stuff. It's a good feeling, helping others out. And these desperate times, if you will. So in that, did you have anything else? I've gone on this whole tyrant almost.
No, I can't think of anything. Not off the top of my head.
What about on the bottom of your feet?
No, they're kind of numb right now.
Oh, why, the cold?
Yeah.
Holy, the storm must be here. Get the poopy. Get the poopy. That's our cat. That's my cat.
Our cat, yes.
I named her Poopy because she was like a puppy, and I said Poopy. Anyways, long story short, she's got like several different names.
Yeah.
Sybil, Lady Sybil.
Her official name is Lady Sybil.
No, there's more to it than that. It's Lady Sybil Dawn, something silly like that. I don't know. That's Sybil
Lady
and the
Sybil
Cuckoo
Dawn
and
Wolf
Doop,
Stevenson.
Doopy,
Doopy, yeah.
Fuzzy Face, Squishy Pants,
Fuzzy Butt.
Dana knows of lots of spots. So yeah, Jeff, find her. She'll get you filled in on all kinds of scary spots. I'll get chit-chatting with her. She'll refresh my memory. I don't think I ever went on any ghost hunts with Dana, but I know I went on lots with Dennis Stein, so I'm going to chit-chat with him too. Try and figure out some of the ones we went on because, well, years of boozing didn't help my memory at all. So, on that note, we will catch up with you on Friday, 6 o'clock, Valentine's Day show.
Yeah.
Jeff is saying decorate. He gave you permission to decorate. Yeah. You decorate your side of the studio. I'll keep the union. I'm keeping the union people on my side.
The glitter's coming out.
No.
The glitter's coming out, buddy.
Too much electronics, things. No. And the union will get mad at me, so.
It's coming. You're just going to wake up Friday morning and it's just going to be done.
Okay. And on that note, you done?
Yes,
Good?
I'm good.
Be nice to each other. Play good in the sandbox. And bye for now, my friends.